Hey, this is Joe Golden from Earthquaker Devices, and I'm here at Winter Namm 2020, and I want to talk a little bit about our new releases. So we're pretty stoked. We finally did an artist collaboration with the band Sun. We decided to release the Life Pedal Limited Edition. We made a few of these in a larger enclosure about, I'd say about 6 months ago. We decided to, I'm going to take you over and have you take a look here. We decided to make the form factor a bit smaller, and then as well as making it smaller, we decided to also add a few features that are a little different than the original. It's limited to 2,500 as far as the release. We have pretty much an LM308 style distortion, capable of really, really doom style metal sounds, and also just even light overdrive if you want it. You have clipping options for the distortion. You also have a dedicated clean boost that you can dial in expression pedal to the octave feature, which would blend the octave up in, or you can just preset it with the knob if not using an expression pedal. So you really get 3 sounds for the price of 1. So we're super stoked about that. Limited edition 2,500 made. Also new for Namm is we did some updates to our Afterneath pedal. It's one of our best-selling modulated reverbs that has a very cavernous, washy sound to it. Some of the new appointments that we added were actually suggestions that were given by users, one of which being the ability to actually control or manipulate the drag control that modulates the clock for the reverb lines via an expression pedal. So on the side here now you can actually manipulate that knob by using an expression jack or CV in. Some other cool features that are unique is that we decided to give you the option for having trails or tails. So now the bypass is buffered. So if I wanted to cue in the pedal, it sounds really good, but as soon as I normally would cue out the V2 by actually hitting the bypass, I wouldn't have the tail of the reverb. Well, now you can. You can play a figure, have the reverb dwelling, and then bypass. All of a sudden you still hear the tail of the reverb, but you're not feeding the input of the effect. To throw things over the moon on this thing, we added a mode selector to it. So when the pedal is on and it's in the first mode, one of 9 modes, the first one is just a stock Afterneath sound. As you start to bring the mode selector up, you'll see that the LED changes color. That denotes that you're in a different mode. These modes are just different quantizations of the clock, and what that means is that you'll actually get a pitch that's associated with the reverb tail. So when you have an expression pedal or CV plugged into it, this can almost create scalar sounds that are within the reverb tail. So totally blows it open. New things, new sounds.